And here it is. Electricity fight. And let's see how fast we can knock her down to 20%. Done. Beautiful. And the next one. Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile Necropolis League. This is a very detailed series, a detailed build guide series on a Cyclone of Tumult player who is a Slayer. So last episode we left off and we just needed a little bit more EXP to get these boots. And now we can wear them. We needed to be 68. And let's just put these on and see where we're at with our resistances currently. Oh, and then we got to fix this. Sometimes it glitches out a little bit. And let's see if we open it back up. There, suffixes there. So let's find out where we're at with our defenses. We're pretty good across the board. We're going to be starting to open up a wider range of crafts. So now I noticed that we could do just cold, but we also should soon be getting like cold and lightning. I think we could use that, and we won't use the most expensive, but I think we'd have probably access to at least maybe that one, but we'll do this one. So we'll craft that on there. Now if I put them on there, we're in good shape across the board. Way over capped, but we're going to take another 30 hit once we do Kitava. So now we've got the boots on, and we can just put this back over here. The leap slam, and we should probably improve this this totem with the leap slam with something like I don't know, we could do melee splash, we could do culling strike, but we do culling strike ourselves at 20%. So maybe like let's see, let's just do a melee fizz damage one. So we're gonna purchase, I mean it's sitting here open, we might as well use it. Melee. Well, let's see if I can actually type it out. I don't know which one it's on, the support gem, so it's going to be the second tab over. Multi-strike, I don't know if that, let's see if we hover over it. Would it work with, not with leap slam, it wouldn't work with our totem. Oh, it would. Interesting. So it would hit twice. Interesting. Oh, we could do it where it hits an additional target. We could do that as well. I just want more physical damage right on the actual target. So this one. And skills have less. Poison, melee, bleeding and poison. Deal more damage with bleeding and poison caused by melee hits. We could throw that on there and see what happens. There we go. Cool. Let's see how much this is actually worth to be able to sell it back. Let's see. It's going to be worth at least, we'll try to sell it for 4 chaos back. That's our old Storm Charger boots. I think we paid probably 1 to 4, I don't know. Not very much. 1 to 2. We'll sell it for 3. Then I mentioned at the very end of that last episode as well that we were going to go for this next, because I said, you could find something with 7% life, and then instead of just taking that with 5% life, I mean, it's one node and we can get a bunch of other stats. So I went and I looked for a crimson jewel. So just go to the trade site, crimson jewel, and then on the right hand side, put life as a percentage, like type in life percentage, and I searched. Well, the second one that came up was this one, and it was a minute old. It was corrupted, but it had life at 7% if I'll hold this down. So that's a max roll on the life. It had tier 1, well, it's all tier 1s, but then it had 18% on the crit chance with two-handed weapons. It had bleeding damage increased, and it had increased melee damage. And then on top of that, it had you cannot be cursed with silence, which is just another curse out there. It was 1 chaos. They had just thrown it in and just did 1 chaos, and it was only a minute old. That thing was going to get snatched up because if we do the 7% life and then just the crit alone, and we search for it, you're looking at that. But if we do melee damage on top of that and search, you're up to 2 divine. Now that's 9 days ago, so probably 1 divine, maybe 100 chaos. But then we have the damage with bleeding. Let's search for it that way. nothing. So easily, I would say easily worth 100 chaos. That was a lucky find. It helps us out a bit, a great bit actually. It's nice. So let's put that in there. This will be our first gem. And we'll probably end up upgrading from here, but still, that's a nice find, and we'll take it. Let's see what it does to our damage. It's going to improve some of it, but it won't say, hey, bleeding or the crit strike chance. That might get calculated in. Here we go. Offense. And 17,000. And now we're up to 17,800, but then there's going to be the bleed stuff, the crit chance. That should, let's see. Our crit chance is up to 27%. That's pretty cool. Not bad. And we can't be cursed with silences. I don't know if that really helps or not, but nice. From here on out, I'm going to go a little fast. I'm going to try to be more concise. I don't think I'll be upgrading anything really quickly. We're in good shape. I should upgrade that. And overall, we're okay. So let's keep going. I mean, even this can be upgraded, but our damage is through the roof. We're in good shape. Let's just keep going. In this zone, we need to activate this thing over here to get into this like sand area over to the right. Oh, he's a tough guy. Oh, he's got an effigy on him. Cool. We'll take that and that and that. Just trying to target the smaller stuff. And we'll take that. Cool. And we'll start the event. Toss it in here and defeat all the mummies. Easy stuff, guys. Easy. And we'll even look at that divine life one. We'll transmute it and see if we get a good roll on it. But I won't re-roll it. There's no real need yet. Soon, but not yet. Stormblade. And we'll go back to town. We'll turn it in, and then we're going to go right over there and get the... he gives us like an item that we can get through there. And where is it? Not him. Maybe them?
Have you ever heard well, it took...
This. And then that other reward was... we don't have room for it. Maybe room for it. Let's see. I want it red, green, blue. This, I'd actually like this for an offhand, I think. Let's take this for an offhand. Oh, and can I move that or not? Yeah, I can. And there we go. We'll identify it. We'll look at our offhand. Oh, I've got a triple green here. I need the green. So whatever. That's fine. We'll ID this, or not ID it, but transmute it. Life recovered, removes 10 from... No. And we'll just put it in there and keep going. Turn this quest in. And if we go right back over here, we should be able to get into the little side area now. And it looks like this right here. And come on, jump down. Really? I can't jump down there? Interesting. Oh, and I got the wrong weapons on. There. Turn this back on and away we go. Oh, we'll turn that back on. And now we can get in here. Cool. And I think... Is it the little... Is the fight? Nope, it's not. And we have an Elva. Oh, let's take care of them. I'm going to learn my lesson there. And this is the room. It's all open, so we've got an option of something like bottom left, top right, anything. We'll go top right or top left, and then the upgrades. I guess we'll do the jeweler, so to the right. And we'll enter. And I'll just do the next two, and then we'll have a full incursion opened up. But this is easy stuff. We're just looking for the stone passage. We're going to kill this guy to upgrade that room in the temple. And we'll do top left. Easy stuff. Open that up. Cool. And there's probably something that'll describe these better. Earlier in the series, we went over a more in-depth explanation of what I'm doing there. But I'm opening doors in between rooms. Ooh, we got 2 keys this time. Nice. So that once we get into the temple, we can explore the thing fully. And you have a timer in here, but we pretty much killed all the creatures. There's a few of them, and we're fine. And we keep going. Nice. We get some loot. Nice. And let's take care of this. We got another map, so we have 5 in total for when we get to maps. That's really good. We'll upgrade this and see what it comes out as. Hinders, nah, that's junky. So we'll just put it in the quality one. And let's ID these two just to see if they're nice. Attacks, dual wielding, mana, that's a no. This one, multiplier attack speed, one-handed, nah. Probably not worth anything. We'll keep going. And here's the desert hideout. So you can go in there and clear that out. Then you've unlocked that hideout. And then there's a Pantheon boss in here, a little side boss. And we'll fight him. And he's interesting. It's just pretty easy, straightforward fight. 2 phases. Kind of buries down into the sand. Is he gone? Do we have to go forward? Yep. And you got to fight these guys and let this, see this big stinger that comes out of the ground? You got to kind of advance it along. Don't just run past it, because otherwise you'll have to go back, I think. We just kind of guide it through, and he keeps popping up. Nice and easy. Come on. I've done it where I've got too far ahead of him, and all of a sudden he doesn't open the door for us. The gateway. Come on. There he pops out. A little bit of side stuff right here and here. And here should be the door. Come on, door. Open. Open sesame. Nope, not yet. And now is it ready? Nope. There it is. And then the rest of them is right here. And let's see what happens. 20% he pops, but he didn't. He's underground now, so he's invincible. And at 20% he should pop. We can just get him to stay upside. And come on. Oh, there he's underground, so we can't hit him. Come on, poke your head out. There, and done. Nice. The 20% calling from Slayer worked out well. And is there a way out of here easily? I don't think so. But let's see what Sin gives us. Come on. Which one did he do? It's really hard. I mean, this UI is just bad. I think it's this one that they unlocked, but we're going to go with this one and this one. Cool. There's one more Alira in here, and that should be our final one for our incursion. And he's a tough guy. Ooh, that's worth something. Let's see what that's worth just as a base. I think it's going to be worth at least a chaos or 2. Let's find out. It's an onslaught one. So just as the base, item level 63. Probably a chaos. Nice. And here's should be the last oh, we have 2 more incursions so 1 more after this. I must have been off a little bit. We can open any door, top right, and then the upgrades, probably that one. I like upgrading stuff, so. But there's all kinds of strategies to this. Let's open it up and keep going. Then I think we have to go meet June, which is part of the Betrayal content. And what that does is allow you to it drops items that then can be put in here and unveiled. And when you unveil it, you have access to that craft on your crafting bench. And that's how you advance through your crafting bench and unlock more and more. There's hundreds of crafts. So you fight a betrayal creature. It's usually like a green event. You fight them, maybe more jump out on you, and then you unveil the items that gets dropped. There's a whole complex. I mean, that's another hour-long video of detailed. It's a massive bit of content. It's pretty cool. There we go, and let's spend that point. We're going to work our way right up to some more life and ignore everything else. We're just going for life. And let's turn this in. Let's see if we can. Oh, skill point. Cool. Same thing. Going right up here. And now we're going to get some life next. Nice. And when we, if you want to ever look, the way forward, you just click these, left of that. So we have to go this way. So let's go in here, and it should be the desert or something. Let's see. It's up this way. Here it is. Foothills. Let's use up some of our, because we're not going to be able to use these later. We'll put the tattoo there and the abyssal jewels. Fine. Sounds good to me. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little intense in here, but oh well. And let's see if we can get some drops or some omens or something to drop. And we'll see. There's so many creatures in here. I like it a lot. And that's the thing. Density keeps going up and up and up. You can get some really amazing things in maps. Really pack in the density, and it's great. Ooh, there we go. We got a good one. Ramico Sniper. That's highlighted a special way from the filter. Let's find out what that's worth. Why did it, like, make that sound? Let's find out. Oh, easy. Just don't want to die while I'm looking at loot. Okay. Why is this one good? Projectile speed? That's pretty nice, actually. Let's see. That is worth not too much. Maybe 3 chaos, 5 chaos. Maybe they're just undercutting there. I don't know. We'll see. And the tattoos, it's that's a dexterity based one. So you'd put it on a, you just click it onto your, you'd click it onto a dex node that you don't need. Let's say you had dexterity right here and you didn't need it. You had plenty. You just put the projectile speed right there and it turns it into a projectile. It allows you to tweak your passive tree. I know I'm not getting the there's green quests that drop for these for the events down here, and I'm not getting these for the Rogue Harbor for that whole all that content because I've already done them. You'll get these ones that you can't drop, or you can drop them out here, but you can't like storm away, and just go ahead and run those. And I haven't explained it yet, but you basically run in there and do it. I don't want to get into these quite yet. Oh well. Yikes. If you guys have questions about it, let me know, and then in the comments, and then we'll figure it out from there. But it's the content down there. It's called Heist, and if you want to look up like a basic heist guide, that would be the way to go. But it too gets complicated, which is good. But I mean, it's a lot to it down there. And I wasn't getting them because I've already finished them on this in this league in this mode. Nice. Oh, a Book of Regret. And any other quests to turn in? I don't think so. And there's a couple things to do in this area. One of them is, we'll take all that up. One of them is, oh geez, portal scrolls, all kinds of stuff. Pantheon fight over here. And let's just knock these guys out. Ooh, he's a Soul Eater and from Affliction mode. Whoa, get out of those things. And this guy's a tough guy too. But not too tough. Nice. And we'll take that and that and that and that and that. And this is why I have so many chaos on this character, is because I sit there and pick all those little ones up, turn them in, vendor them off, IDM vendor them, get the alterations, and then sell alterations 120 at a time for 60, was it 120? For 40 chaos. This fight in here is a little bit tricky. Instilling Orbs, nice. It's a couple things. You definitely have to have your lightning resist at a 75%, or maybe even a little higher if you can. Like ours is at 78%. But the reason being is this fight over here, this boss, is pretty intense. In Ruthless mode, it's literally ruthless, for me at least. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here. And it's going to be up in the top left corner of the map over here. And you just got to be really careful when you fight them. If you have enough DPS, you can just burn them down. But if you don't, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. And it's going to be right over here. Let's see. And if you're new, it might surprise you how hard they hit. I think, is this it? No. Oh, yep, this is it. Let's turn this off. Oh, no, it's not. Looks similar to that. Come on. Oh, we'll take this guy out. Looks similar to this room. Where is it? Around here? Right over here. There. See how the the little icon, that icon pops up, that means that's where the boss is in here. Let's go in here and attack him right away. And he hits hard. We have a 20% call, that's nice. And he does all kinds of electric damage, but we got him completely done and called him at 20%. So, not a problem at all. And then you get the item that you need. Do we have room to pick this up? Not really.
Oh, Trothus.
We'll just drop that. Keep going. Cool. And then we'll just zap back to town, turn it in, drop off the stuff, and let's drop off this in our quad tab. And this is just to prove that I really am doing it as if I'm a new player. I haven't taken advantage of any of this loot from before. Just to say, you know, that I'm in the same boat as you guys. In fact, any of the lucky drops, I have not even sold. I've sold a couple of them for 90 chaos, and I haven't taken the chaos from that either. And we've got that going. And now, what's the next quest? It's all right in here. Cool. And there's a Pantheon boss. Oh, we can talk to Sin. He opens the way, but there's a Pantheon boss over on the left-hand side. So let's go knock that out real quick. We'll take those augments. And nice. Oh, geez. That's going to explode. We can probably tank some of that, but not all of that. And here it is. Let's go take care of this guy. And this is an interesting fight. Not as bad as that other electricity fight, but that electricity fight can really get you if you're not well prepared for it and a lot of DPS. We have so much damage, though. And there's so many upgrades we're going to do on this character. It's going to be ridiculous. His AoE is going to get a lot bigger. He's going to get faster. And we're going to get a lot stronger. It's amazing. I'm looking forward to it, as you can tell. Oh, is that it? That's it. We'll take that feather, the boots, the amulet, the claw, and that. We'll leave this one because it takes up like 6 spots. Cool, cool, cool. We can even upgrade these. What does he unlock for us? Let's see. There it is. It's barely flashing, but that's the one. But we're sticking with this one and this one. And then we're going to unlock the other parts of it in the map. You actually capture bosses in the map, and you devour their souls, I guess. I don't know. And you unlock the rest of the buffs from these things. Pretty cool. And we can just go back to town. And we'll turn in the feather thing. Ooh, we get a point for it. Skill point. Nice. And we're going to spend the point right up this way. Now our life goes up to 20, from 23-ish hundred to 2363. That's a nice one next. Our defenses are really okay. Our armor's okay. And it actually spikes up because of that. So it spikes up even more. And our fire, cold, and lightning resists are all fine. Let's find out where we have to go ahead. And it's right in here. And then this has been opened up because we did that quest. Jump on in. And let's keep going. I'm just going to run through this and we'll get to the boss. And let's spend that point. How much are we going to get for this? 2384. 2559. Almost 200. Going to get better. Beautiful. All right, we're at the boss fight. And this one, we have to fight like 3 different little bosses and then we'll go into this. So we're going to go in here, work our way to the end, do the fight, and keep doing that 3 different times. First fight. Deodra. We fought her before. She's a little different in here now. And she does a lot of debuffs on us, but no worries. Next fight. And here's a little mini boss. Let's see how well we do. And let's see if we can get him down to 20% really quickly. Not quick enough. Oh, darn it. And then he goes into his next phase. Very close, though. Where is he? Come on, buddy. There. Ooh, we got a chain belt. What is... Ooh, I think that's a good... I think I might have worn that one before. Let's see. Baited breath. Yep. No, I haven't used that one before. Cool. And let's see if we can do the next fight now. Opens this up. Dive on in. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, this is like sort of like the Brine King, it looks like. The different, of course. I want to drop, oh, get out of the purple stuff. And next phase. We'll take the map off just so we can see a little bit better. I wish we could reposition that mini map, make it a little bit bigger, but kind of like right below us. I would use it more often. That was it already? Really? Wow. Anything kind of small? We could just take and dump it. We have the room. Oh well. And we talk to Lily, and we'll go to the next area, right? Sail to Oriath. Very cool. And I'm trying to go a little quicker through these 2 acts so that we can get more in and get the episodes out quicker and get to maps, because that's the most fun part, of course. And we could actually just do a quick one right here. And sell these. And that's worth 1 chaos right there. Nice. And a lot of people would just leave that on the ground because, you know, it's a pain, but that's 1 chaos and it adds up so fast. People are frustrated. They get to maps and they only have 6 chaos or 11 chaos, but you can make a lot this way. We're going to do the Sanctum stuff later. Divinia, that's a whole nother set of content. Some people just run Sanctums. And if your character is well built for it, and you can make a ton of loot in there as well. So that's the whole idea. This game is so amazing. At the end, you get to do the content that you want to do versus, and you shape the end game the way you want. It's really, really nice. Let's keep going. And we just go right up here. And we're going to go grab Bannon. He should just be up to the top up here. Right in here. We're going to take care of him. And he's trapped up here by these bad guys. I think that was it. Oh no, there's some more. Ooh, we'll take whatever that is. Oh, we'll just turn it in for a gem cutter's prism for that recipe. And back to town. We get to go back this way or that way or any way you want to go. And we'll talk to Lanny. Cool. Oh, and she gives us, I want a diamond flask again. Let's see. Diamond? Is she going to give us one? Sulfur. Basalt. She doesn't give us one. Interesting. We could do, not Onslaught. Increased damage. We could do that. We're going to have Onslaught, Silver. We need a Diamond, and probably the Consecrated one. And no armor one. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. For now. Let's see what it is. Max charges. That's actually a badly rolled one. Let's see what the base price is. Maybe a chaos if we're lucky. Cool. And we'll talk to all these guys. And we'll set up the next set of quests. We're working towards Kitava and then opening up maps. As soon as we can. We'll keep pushing along. Another one of these. And at this point, you should be getting more comfortable. You should be able to do a search on your own and find... This is a terrible... what is this? Item level 34? I mean, I've just not even bothered to upgrade it yet. You could find a life with some attack damage. All kinds of different good mods on here. And even an anointment. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you could improve this a great deal. Even better than this. And better than that. In this map, there's quite a bit to do. We have to go into all these little areas and unlock all the different quests. So let's get to it. And we found the waypoint. Nice. And there's stuff to do in here. There's all kinds of stuff. So let's go get it done. And it's faster to just go back to your hideout from here unless you need to go back to town because it's a faster load time. We're going to go in here and do the quests in this area. There's also a Sanctum quest in here as well. But we'll just keep cruising. And there's a hideout right here. I've already got the skeletal hideout. But just go in there and clear out every creature in that area. And you unlock that hideout. And let's do this last Elva. 1 incursion remaining. It's this one, bottom left or left. Doesn't matter. And any upgrades? Right, top right. So bottom left and top right for the kill. Jump in. improve that, and away we go. And the doors open automatically, which is nice. There's that, but we're going to come right over here. 1 second. And I'm going to go do this trade with this guy, and I'm going to try to open the door. High level. 1 second. And let's go talk to this guy. Oh, we got to get out of this thing, and then we'll go out of there. And let's go talk to this guy and see what he wants. And he just wanted these, so he's probably crafting on them, which isn't a bad idea. There we go. Thank you. Cool. You can craft on those for profit. You know, you roll them, get good mods, and they can sell for 30, 40, 50 chaos, 100 chaos, even 5 or 6 plus divines if you get really good rolls. But usually you need higher item bases, like 83-ish, and then you're in better shape to roll the high tier mods. Cool. And here's the item we need in this area. We'll take it. And then there is also, we'll even look at this. It might be better than what we have. Reduced around instant recovery when low life. This is called like a panic flask. I think it even has, we can add a suffix to it. So what happens is, if you're on half health or less, you want to have one of these. So we're going to throw it right here. It'll do 1700 health heal right instantly. So we're going to keep that one, and we'll go. Let's go take a look at that Sanctum. It should be right over here. Here it is. We're going to jump in here, and this is how you advance the thing on that. We'll take the tomb. And I think I already did it on another character. So let's see. Maybe it might be the case where it's already been done on a different character. So let's go back to town. And you would talk to her and Divinia, and you could visit the Forbidden Sanctum and do all that kind of stuff. There's a lot to it, guys. There really is. But that's okay. And we'll do that. This. And we want to upgrade this one with a suffix. Let's do that because it only has a prefix on there. So we're going to augment it with one of these and hope for something good. Hinders nearby enemies, which is reduce their movement speed. Interesting when I use it. Not great, just not horrible. We'll improve it later. And let's put this here and there. This is worth about 16 chaos, 15 to 16 chaos. All of these, but I'm going to do that in between episodes. And let's spend that point right up here. We're just going to get some more life. We can always back out of these, but we're really going to stack up our life here, just to make things easier for you guys. I'm completely fine with it. I just don't want you guys dying too much, so we're going to stack up some life. We have plenty of damage. We can even improve it by buying the next weapon too. There's another weapon that we have access to that will maybe double our damage. And these 3 quests are the ones we have to do next. So let's go find the area and do it. Some of them are it's just a little bit weird to find them. I think one is right over here. Should be right over here. And we'll take that, I guess. We're going to have to clear out our graveyard too, because I don't want these low-level items in there mixed in with the mapping items that we're going to find. All right, let's see where this should be the bottom one down here. Nice. And we'll work our way through here. And let's jump in this area. That's fine, quantity dropped. And you can tell where you need to go just by clicking on this. We're in the right area, and we're going to wrap our way around here. It's up and to the left, and then up, left, down, and then right. It's a long ways though. And as you approach it, oh, there it is. There's a, I guess I missed it in the last one. There's a craft right over here. So let's go grab that. Cool. Very cool. I was like, that shouldn't be there, but oh well. What did I miss? Accuracy. Nice. And we'll knock this guy down, and then we're going to go do a boss fight. And highlight those, take that, keep on cranking through here. There's going to be a bunch of magical creatures right here that give a nice chunk of EXP, and it's a fairly, there's even some over there. It's a fairly big set of them. It's kind of nice. We'll take that, and this fight's going to be interesting. So let's turn this off, jump in, and this is the Innocence fight. No, oh my gosh, I was reading the name on it. There we go. Let's fight. Yeah, we could still take some pretty heavy hits, but let's see how well we do. There should be multiple phases to this one. Maybe not. Just the Staff of Purity. Don't have enough space for it. Maybe now we do. Nope. We'll just drop that and keep going. And this should be opening up, and then we can go right here and right back to town, which is Oriath, and we'll dump this stuff in here. We did get this. What is that? Allure. Is that worth anything? Not, probably not. And, you know, basically as more and more people find all these, what do you call it? The uniques, the prices drop as the things goes. But occasionally you'll find a really rare one, and everything will be awesome. And let's go see Bannon. There we go. And he turns into Innocence. And we'll talk to her. And red, green, blue. Nope. We'll just take that one. And now we'll talk to Bannon. And we're going to keep on going, and we're going to go find the way to fight Kitava. So let's go in here. Let's drop this off. And then we'll go fight Kitava. Or we'll work our way over to him. And we have to go there. I think that's the Reliquary. Does it say that? Yep. And then this one and that one. Okay. Reliquary, and then that little side area for those side boss. So there's a little mini side boss, and oh, here's Innocence. He opens this up, but we're going to go this way. Here's the Reliquary. It should be. Yep. Anything cool? Jump in, and there's 3 things we got to get in here in the corners. So let's go get them in the corners. Bottom left, top right, and overweight over to the right. Here's the thing. If for some reason you're about to get into maps and you're running out of maps, or whatever the case may be, you're having a difficult time, I want you to come up to this thing into Reliquary, just like this. I'll go back and I'll show you. This is really, really important. You're having a difficult time. Reliquary is basically just one tier under a tier 1 map. It's like a tier 0 map. But the thing is, you don't need the maps to run it. So if we just come here and you port here, and then anywhere on this, if I just go like this, I can press new and rerun this as many times as I want. You can get really decent EXP per hour in here as well. And you can do that, and you can check it out. I'm getting 143, but you can get way higher than that. 200 million EXP per hour just running this. And you can get some levels, you can get some gear, and just keep rerunning it and resetting it, run it, reset it, and just do this loop, and you will be fine. And that way it'll get you over the hump in case for some reason you haven't collected enough loot or chaos or whatever the case may be. But if you've been doing it with us, you should be in great shape and not have to do that at all. Nice. Yeah, the item might just be just the single teardrop. Maybe up in the top right even. Here it is. Nice. It's more sulfite. I'm already capped. I wish they would keep it separate, oddly enough. Or at least the option. There it is. Poured out. So you can run that over and over. So you just walk up to the portal, hold down control. Sorry about that. I don't know if I said that. Hold down control, and that brings up, and we can just reset it, run it, reset it, run it. Pretty cool. I like it. Let's go turn this quest in, and then we're going to go fight that other optional guy. And we'll just take, I don't know, this one. Let's ID it and see if we get some crazy good. 57 life, we could probably, it has an open prefix, not suffix. I mean, that's interesting. Search. Nah. And away we go. And then I'm going to actually port in right here because it's closer to where we have to go. And we'll upgrade that and that. It's right over here to the left. And it's just a little bit of a notch. I think that's it right there. See that little notch? And enter. And we're going to go fight the mini boss inside here. Nice. But this is a level 66 area versus Reliquary was level 67. And that matters as far as the discrepancy between your level and the area level affects the EXP you get from the creatures. You know, fighting higher level stuff, better. Lower level stuff, not better. Here's the little mini boss. Jump in. He can hit pretty hard, so be a little careful about him. And we'll see. We'll try to stay out of the red stuff. He jumps into the air in another phase and then bombards us from the air with that stuff. Yuck. And we'll just take all these guys out. No problem. Easy stuff. Here's the thing. I'm going to assume you guys, if you're brand new, you're having a little more difficulty than I am. This is just easy stuff for me. So, there's a little bit of a dilemma. We could do the Kitava fight right now, but that means we would get a minus 30 penalty to all of our resistances, even our chaos resistance. But we need to do our third Labyrinth trial thing, so it's going to be important to do that before Kitava. So we're going to go do that before Kitava. Make sure everything, you've run all your little trials along the way, and you should be in good shape. Let's go turn this in. So we're going to do the Labyrinth right when we get this next level. And we get another skill point. Beautiful. And we'll spend it on health. Doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, I think anything good here. If we didn't have any life on our chest, and you can actually make sure you don't have any life mods. If you hold down Alt, it'll see how it says life on the tag. Do that tier 9. That's a terrible roll. You could actually get this one where it says 15% increase to maximum life if there are no life modifiers on your equipped body armor. That's a pretty good one. I don't think we can get any of these other ones that really count. Skills cost life instead of 30% of mana cost. Interesting, but nah. So we're just going to take that and keep going. And then we're going to spend one more point, and then we'll be at 27, probably around 2,800. Not terrible to finish the campaign at. And we'll take care of this, and let's go do the well, that's gone. Into my flask tab it went. We don't want to do the Kitava fight quite yet, so we're going to go into, I think it's Act 8. We can find this. Oh, no, we can just go, I'm sorry. We don't need to go to this. We can just go right to the Aspirants Plaza. Now, the important thing is, don't do the wrong one like I did last time. See how this says Act 8? If you're missing any of these, just go to the act, find the map of the area that says the tunnel, Act 10, Ossuary, and just complete all these things to make sure this is already complete. It looks like I'm going to have to do that for my 4th lab because I didn't finish it yet on my other character on this thing, but these have been finished. Click that, make sure that's highlighted, and away we go. Let's go do it. The third one's harder than the second one's harder than the first, and the 4th one's quite elaborate, but we'll see how well we do. And if we die, we just get set back to the beginning. Let's try not to die before we get our level, because I think we get a 10% penalty now if we do die. I think we're up to that point. Yeah, we're 71. It should have kicked in the penalty for deaths. And let's keep going. Ideally, you want, in general, up and to the right of the maps is where you make your advancement towards the aspirant towards Azaro. Let's see if that's the case. Not bad. We're in the right way. So I'm going to let you, this changes every time, so every day it changes. So I'm going to see you at the aspirant. I mean Azaro. And you want to have 2 life flasks, and preferably an instant heal life flask with you when you do these. It's just a safety precaution to use. And we don't want to go in this one. I want to go to the other one. So let's go see if we can find it. And I try to avoid any of the puzzles and that kind of stuff. And here we are. First one. Do we have enough? We don't have to drop off at the. We don't have to drop anything off. And here's a crafting recipe that you'll want to pick up. Let's see how well we do versus the first one. Oh, we'll spend this point. We'll get right there. 2,800 health. Nice. Oh boy, here we go. Lights on. And we'll drop it right here. Wind that up to get our 6th rank. And try not to get hit by his smashing hits. We might be able to take a hit, I'm not sure. And I don't want to reset it and walk back here and do the fight again, so... Nice. Nice and smooth, easy stuff. Keep on advancing. Now we come to one of these, we're going to be faced with trying to open that gold door, so... We're gonna figure out where the gold key is in here. Oh, it's right up here, but how do we get to it? Let's see. Is there a... It must be around this way. And a little bit of a trap on the way, but not terrible thing. And easy. But is there a door? Nope, just an easy thing to get to. Cool. We'll open the door. Got the gold key. Now we can advance. Now we just got to find the door forward. Door forward. Here it is. Door is open, and it should be the, you know, the way forward should be right up here. And I don't want this door though. Let's see if there's a different one we can take. Here's one. Oh, I opened the wrong door. I didn't know it. There's no real easy way to know. Oh well. I didn't open the wrong door. I opened a door and yeah, now I'm gonna have to go here to here. Ooh, we got 4 maps. Nice. I'll take it. You can even sell those for 3 or 4 chaos. I was selling them for 4 chaos each. So if you end up with a big surplus of tier 1, you can just sell the whole, you know, price everything in that tab for 4 or 3, and then work your way up. Even 6, 7, you can get quite a bit. What people do is they search by seller, and they want to find a seller that has 5 different maps, and even though they're paying a premium, nice, we got the way forward, they'll pay the premium so they only deal with one person. So you can price your maps a little bit higher, and then you're going to be selling more than likely in bulk. Pretty cool. All right, let's do this fight. I think this is the 2nd stage, and let's see what we got here. Interesting. There's ways you can debuff and buff yourself in here and get little side things that make the fights easier, but I just like doing taking the more dangerous route and just fighting it out. Nothing fancy. But there's people that just do lab runs. There's so many different things you can do that are profitable, and they just, you know, they work on it, and they get a good strategy, and they can just do amazing things. And I brought along 2 Cyclone gems to use on the idol, the altar thing. And are we going the right way? Yep. Nice. Got lucky there. Not bad at all. Not bad for a 3rd lab. I would say it's pretty good as far as short route today, but it's going to be different when you run it. It'll be a different day. Okay. This guy will teleport you to, and it'll teleport you onto bad things. And those spikes slow you down, and all kinds of bad things can happen. Let's start doing the fight. And at 20%, he should pop. Beautiful. That is really nice. That 20% helped us, you know, a little less dangerous. We'll take the treasure keys. Anything small, doesn't even really matter. We'll take whatever, because we're just going to go dump it in there. And now we made it. Nice. Let's dump this in here first. We have the treasure keys. We'll open up, and we might find more. No. We'll dump all that in there. Sometimes you find more treasure keys. There's ways to find more along the way, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to get this done. And let's see what this could be worth something. Dex increased flask effect duration. Yeah, that's not good. We'll just vendor that too. And let's do this thing. We're going to take one of these, go back, turn that back on just to make sure we have it going on. Okay, now we have more options here. Sacrifice a gem to get some of the experience out. We could sacrifice this and get, what is that? Like 2.8 million experience. Not worth it at all. Oh, this one has 15 million experience. Still not worth it. Quality, that's essentially worth 4 chaos. But this is the one that has the highest potential for greatness. Now, here's the thing. You should... Oh, that's not a skill gem. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do There's Cyclone. Sorry about that. We should look these up. You know, and you'd look them up and you'd say, hey, is this the most expensive selling for the most? Because you can find some that sell for 40, 50, 100 chaos, but most of them sell for 1 to 5 chaos. Let's see. Oh, this one's a good one. I know this one is. I don't know, because I think everybody's targeting it. It might be a low value, but I know a lot of people play this. So we're just going to risk it and see what... Now we can... Because you can't price check it here, but you can price check it over here. And... Nice! 20k. We'll sell that for 19 chaos. Will be the lowest priced. I don't want to put it in there yet because I'm going to be working over here. Nice. We got 19 chaos for that. Pretty cool. And 2 points to spend. Now, the interesting thing is we could do this way and get some more crit strike and base crit strike. Raise our base crit strike up, which is even more. And then we could apply a negative 30 critical strike multiplier to creatures around us, and then plus 10 critical strike per nearby enemy, so we could be critting a ton. We could do that, or we could have some more fun right now with attack damage and area of effect, and some more accuracy, which we could use. And then this one, 5% increased area of effect per enemy killed recently, and that's in the last 4 seconds. So that's 50%. And then 4.4 meters, which is another, I think each one is like 8%, I think. So I think that's another 32. This is just a lot of fun. We're going to have fun with it, not to mention the deal up to 15 more flat out multiplier, more damage to enemies that are based on proximity. We do Cyclone, stuff's usually close to us, so we're going to have some fun. Let's do the fun one. And then we'll take this next. And there's arguments to be made for the other ones as well, but we'll do that. And let's go back to our hideout. We've done the 3 things in here. Everything's going well, and now we're going to go fight Kitava. And... oh, we got to talk to this guy for some reason. And then I think we've got... oh, another one? Oh, here.
You have me well.
Cool. Let's go to our hideout. We'll put this in for... we'll be the cheapest one selling it. Everybody else is selling it for 20 or more. We could probably get like 23, 24 if we waited, but let's have some fun. 19. Nice. And it should update pretty soon. Yesterday that it was updating a little bit slower. That's how you force an update, is leave and come back in. They might have changed that, but that's how last league, that's how I confirmed it. It was instant that it would get listed, but we'll see. But that's a very popular gem. People use that with a lot of things. It's called a Bama build. All right, so let's do the next step. And I think it's back 10. Why isn't it like highlighted? It would be nice if it highlighted. I think it's the Ravaged Square, and it's right over here. Yeah, it's right through here, I think. It'd be nice if it highlighted it. And then the canals. This is the way to go. Oh, we're just going to leave that there. And away we go. We might get called away for a trade, but that's okay. We're definitely the lowest one. It just needs to index and update, and then... oh, there it is. We'll invite them. And let's go get that 19 chaos. Come on. I gotta walk through here without talking to everybody. Oh, I can just push /hideout as well. I don't have to walk all the way over here. And I invite him. Oh, I didn't. I made the cardinal mistake. I invite, but he was just spamming people. This guy, we're going to ignore. Because we did an insta invite. We don't want to deal with, he must have just went spam right down the list and then pick some random one. But I mean, just give a second for me to, I instantly invited him. So that's just not nice. And then I did that, but it was my mistake. I should have waited till he showed up in the party. And let's go back here and right this way. Oh, well, that's a lesson learned. Don't go in, don't portal out. But I thought, come on, I literally said right away. I was like, yep, we're ready. And nothing. I don't know how somebody else invited him that quickly unless, oh, here's the thing. He could have invited somebody else prior to that and then gone, and then they said, oh, here you go, let's do it. But it's frustrating. Oh, well. I suspect he was just spamming it, but who knows? I usually, give a little bit of time for somebody to answer. I don't just like going and spamming it. But that's another thing. This trading system is, they create a lot of friction like that, and it's frustrating. Otherwise, it's just way too easy to get all the gear you need. You'd just be like, buy. If there was an instant auction, there's arguments to be made for both sides. I'm leaning towards the just buy what you want. This is Trade League. Have fun, do what you want. Yep, it's going to be instant, but oh well. And we're going to fight our way through here and do the thing. We could have upgraded our Terminus S before this fight and did even more damage, but we'll be fine. All right, here we are. If you're really, really close, it's worth it just to get the extra point in before this, but we'll risk it. Oh, we got a crafting recipe? Oh, it's already unlocked. All right, let's do this. Oh, boy. Altar of Hunger. That's what we have to do to unlock the things. Okay. I guess I just never noticed that before. Here we go. Let's do the Kitava fight. Turn the map off, drop this down, and this is going to be harder than the first one by a lot. Easy. But we have the 20%. Let's see if it kicks in. He's going to have different stages. Also, we're going to easy heal up. He's going to have different stages as well, so we'll just work our way through here. But I still think we might, that 20% Culling Strike might help us here. There goes his heart. And, oh, come on. Building up our charges, our ranks of our Cyclone of Tumult. At rank 6, it hits for a lot more. Easy. I don't like this. Where is it shooting? I don't want to be standing in that. So far, so good. Pretty easy so far. Maybe a little spoke too soon. I don't know. And we'll get the heart thing down again. We're doing a lot of damage, though. A lot. I'll be interested to see. I could do a Path of Building and do all the conditionals on it. Easy. 20%? Does that count? No. He's close to 20%, though. No, one more stage. And, so we can't call him down. Everybody else we can, but they say no to that. Oh, he's doing this fire thing. Stand in the corner over here. Heal up. Stand right there. Jump back in. Heal up with our insta-heal. Nice. Oh, another stage. Get this thing down. We should be winning and done now. And anything to pick up? We'll take that and that. We'll take all this stuff. But the bad thing is, right here it happens. Total of minus 60 to all resistances, including chaos. Let's see what that's at right now. This is going to be bad. Oh, we're still overcapped on everything. Perfect. Good. A little too high, but not bad. And then we'll address this in the upcoming episodes, how to fix that. Let's go into Oriath. And now we're going to have our map device unlocked, all kinds of things. So, we're going to talk to them. We're going to get 2 points for this book. Nice. And what I want you to do right away let's empty this out just to clear our thoughts here. This is getting pretty close to packed full. Really interesting. Really? Is there a 6er that we can drop? And this guy wants that. Let's invite him. And invite. I do have a keyboard thing for that, but let's see. Nice. So now we sold our item for 19 chaos that we just found and made. And where is it? Sell. 19 right here. Trade. Thank you. Done deal. And we'll just ID these just to get them out of our inventory. Sell, sell, and sell. Vendor them off. And let's go back there and do the next thing. So now we're finishing. That's worth 21-ish, 22 chaos. So that's 80. We have 100 chaos. Just in these two things, 100 chaos going into maps. You know what? Just to be lazy and easy, I'm gonna make your guys' life easier here. It's tempting to take this, but we won't. We're just gonna make life easy, and we can undo this in a bit. But we're gonna get even more health. So now we're at almost 3,000, which is ideal for heading into maps. About 300 per act, and that's 10 acts. So we'll just do that. It's a little unorthodox. We can undo it. It's easy to do. No worries. So let's go over here to the Act 10. Let's finish the stuff out over here, and we're going to go into the Epilogue area. Oh, and I want you to do this. Slash, type in slash passives. This will tell you if you're missing anything. So press enter again, and we're going to scroll up. Oh, it just crashed. There's a weird crash going on here too. All right, we're right back in, so we'll type in slash passives again. Passives. Now we'll press enter, and we're going to scroll up, and we're going to see if we're missing any. The 0 is from the bandits because I saved a lira to make things easier. Most people take the 2 passive points by killing all 3 bandits, and we can undo that if we want. Right now, we'll be fine with this. This is to make it easiest on you guys, and Elira is by far the easiest one to make life easy. So let's talk to him and her, and then we're going to sail to Oriath. And in the next episode, we're going to do our first maps and everything. So let's do this, and we're going to look for, there's going to be a quest, this thing right here. That unlocks the ability to craft on our flasks, to do all the automation, different things, the triggering, all that kind of stuff. So we definitely want to hit that. And then we'll come up here, and we'll talk to her, and she just says, go over here. And we're going to go, there's a little cut through up right here, and you can barely see it. I imagine a lot of people are like, okay, what do I do? And they don't ever see it because it's really bright. Maybe up in there, they'll see it if it's up on that side up there. You can also, as you do different achievements or different things, you come in here. This is where your rewards are going to be. If you do the monthly pass thing, you can get all these on the bottom, but I've just been doing all of these. And then I claim them as we go. I think they're all been claimed. I think I've claimed all of these. Let's see. That one. That one's been claimed. Ooh. So I've got Vault 7 and Vault 8 to do. And what will I get? Let's see. Will it show us? Let's see. I click that. It'll Conqueror map, and then a random scarab. Contains 10 random scarabs once we get to 115 with our map completions. Now here's the odd thing. Your atlas is tied to the league and the map, and the mode. Well, we're in Trade League. That's the mode kind of thing that we're in. So basically, we can anoint items there too. Our once we get some oils. Basically, our atlas, which we can take a look at here, Our Atlas, and this is a whole nother skill tree, but it's for the end game. We've completed a bunch of these maps. You won't have any of these. It'll just be, you'll just have to do this one, or this one. And in the next episode, I'll go into explaining that. We'll also go into explaining this. And there's all kinds of strategies you can use to tailor your end game to the things that you like to do. There's a lot of different strategies. There's one in particular that if you use this node right here, and a bunch of Nico nodes, you can force Nico, which is the sulfite delve type thing in there. But look at all those buffs that you get. And that's permanent in the map once you hit all 3 of the nodes in there. That's a lot of movement speed, a lot of damage, and a lot of defense just from that. So people put them in there, and then they put their shrines in there. Let's see, shrine type things, and you can click that. That's delve. These shrines, the things I'm gonna get that one as well. And the shrines give you buffs, and then you can get double, triple, quadruple buffs, extra buffs on top of that to really make mapping easier. So, and then you can have another Atlas tree after that. So there's so much to it, and we're gonna go over all that in the next episode and really dive into it. But we've done Kitava, we've got our points spent. We can do stuff like, let's see, let's go into a delve area. Let's see, let's go into a delve, and I'll show you how we're gonna pick a spot to go into like this, and we're gonna go deeper, so it's harder. And how far do we want to go? Well, this is level 79. We're not to that yet. We're at like 73, 69. We'll go in here, and I'll show you what's... I wonder... Yeah, we should be fine in here. Maybe. Let's find out. And this is the character, and I wanted the extra AoE because the end of this type of zone is really interesting. Right here, we should... Look at the coverage on that. Ooh, that's a bad guy. He's got a molten explodey shield thing going on. But watch this. And let's see if we can get our damage thing, at least on this up here. We'll pop that down. We're up to 68, 90,000. Nice. 94,000. We're really close to 100,000. And that's just on that sheet. It doesn't show all the damage if the creature's bleeding. The proximity, it doesn't show a bunch of things like that. Oh, we got another level. And we'll go over what to spend the points on next and everything. But this is really good. And it covered that whole area. It's beautiful. A lot of fun. So in between episodes, I'm going to be emptying out the all the stash, converting it, and we'll get ready to do maps in the next episode. I love it. This is a lot of fun. And it's been a fun series. I have a good time doing this. So we'll go back here. Can I buy some things? Yeah, this is already upgraded from my other character, so you'll be working on upgrading this if you go into Delve. And I really would suggest it because you can get 500 million EXP per hour down there up until like 91, 92. And then there's other faster ways. But in general, that's really, really good down there. Cool. Let's go back to our hideout, and I think we're in good shape. And we'll turn that off, and we're going to improve our weapon before the next mapping session. We're going to do a bunch of things, and we'll have almost 100 chaos to spend as well. It's going to be great. Have a good one and enjoy, guys. Looks like this is, oddly enough, acts 1 through 10 are just a tutorial. You've seen 1 to 2% of the game right now. If you're new to the game, you've seen 1 or 2% of it. There's that much more ahead. There's bosses, there's delving, there's heists, there's sanctums, there's expeditions, abysses. And I'm missing about 10 more things. And that's all tons of content just in and of itself. There's crafting like this. There's all kinds of different ways to craft. Crafting for profit. There's a lot, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'm excited. I always have fun at this point. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And we finally, this took a while, a full quad tab of this. It took almost 200 items. Let's see how much we got in chaos. I'll do a quick look at it. 51, you're looking at 16, 17, 18, almost about 18 to 20 chaos. I would say 20 chaos out of this right here for a full tab of rares that I just ID'd and just smashed through them. It cost me 200, almost 200 scrolls, so minus 2 chaos for that. So not terrible. And now when we put these up here, now we can sell that for 100. So that's going to be worth another 40 chaos. 120, I think 100. I was selling it for 123 of them for 40 chaos. Beautiful. Whew, that was a lot of work. And then I'm going to go knock out the this guy, the Necropolis, and just clear out my this thing. I'm just going to put them all in there, have a fun time, and see what we get. And here we go. And I didn't put these on because it would. I don't want that as part of a weapon. So let's craft a weapon, two-hander. No, a two-handed sword. We can't do the two-handed sword. We can't do the exquisite blade yet. A lion sword. Oh, they put the implicits up there. Interesting. Accuracy. Enzymite blade, the multiplier. That's not terrible. We'll try that one. And we'll see what we get. And the results are... Oh, it has all that on there. Let's see. And it's 4 linked. Let's take a quick look at the DPS. 268. It's probably not good. Leached as mana. That's it's not good. Maybe worth like 2 chaos. And let's see what the other one does. And I just threw all this stuff in here. Let's see if it's connected. I hope so. Yeah, it is. And we'll do some jewelry, an amulet, gold. Why not? And let's see what we get. It's just interesting, just messing around. I just wanted to clear these low-level corpses out of here because we're going into maps, and I want them to be all higher tier. That was a bunch of resistance things on there, and it's completely garbage. Are these worth anything? Maybe a chaos. Maybe a chaos. Cool. Ooh, let's do this corrupted blood. I thought I had that on there, and I didn't. So we're gonna take corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on us. There. So now we're stun immune. All that. I'm gonna put a path of building in the description, and you can go over every how I've set it up. And we should be in good shape. We have no socket pressure at all. We have an empty socket, a sixth one here. We have 5 sockets to work with. Everything's good. The gear, huge upgrades. This is going to be a huge upgrade when we get the next weapon, and we'll be in good shape. So let's do it. I'll see you in the next episode for real now. I just had to clear that out.